Handling 5 of the most common objections. So the top agents in the business know that objections are the precursor to a sale. And the beauty is there aren't hundreds of them. There's always about 4 or 5 top objections that come up over and over again. And that's what we're gonna teach you today, is how to handle those objections. So let's do it. Objection number 2. So this is coming from the clients. We have a specific number that we want to get for our home. Now this may come from the clients when they're interviewing a couple of agents, and there's always 1 or 2 of agents that they're going to give you a much higher, or they'll give them a much higher price so that they can get the listing with the intention of, if it doesn't sell, they'll just lower the price down. So once again, I'm gonna agree with my client. Yeah, Jack, absolutely. I wanna get you more than that if I can, because then you're gonna be like, oh my God, you're fantastic. We have other friends who wanna sell or buy, and that's really the goal. But I have to be realistic, because I'm not the guy that's buying your house, and it's really the market that's gonna determine your house price. My job is to market and give your home exposure to the highest number of quality agents and buyers online and offline to create a frenzy of opportunities to people that want to write offers. So ideally, to drive the price up. So here's the challenge. It really doesn't matter what you want for the price, as terrible as it sounds. When you go out to go buy your next home, are you gonna basically look at every one of the prices and say, you know what, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want for it before I even look at comparable home prices? I'm thinking we want all the comparables so that you can make a decision on how much you're willing to pay for that home based on the other homes in the market for that neighborhood and what's happening in the market and economically at that time. So in this case, go to a 3 pricing strategy. So let me educate you, Jack, on this, and I'm sorry I didn't bring it up in the first place. I believe that most agents have one approach to listing a property. They see the seller, look at the comps, go, hey, you got a great house, and then they go, what do you think, when they hand you the price? And the seller says, hey, I like this price, but you know what, I want a lot more. Every seller wants more money and less commission, and to do it in the quickest amount of time possible, make it as stress-free as possible. So here are the 3 different approaches you should use. So first one is, I say, here's the needle in the haystack price. So let's go slightly above the last home sold. And the reason why is, yeah, it's a great home. It's in a desirable neighborhood. The likelihood of selling this home, it's probably pretty high right now. However, after 4 or 5 weeks, if we're not getting the traffic and no offers, then we can take a look at lowering it. The issue with this strategy is the longer that it's on the market, and studies show, the lower the price of the home achieves, and in a lot of cases, it actually ends up going under market value. Number 2, we go right at fair market value, and this is what I'm saying to the client, and go with what the studies are showing us, and I can show you the examples of this in our marketplace. I have them right here, I brought them with me. When we list it for fair market value, we're gonna see a few offers within the first 30 days because the home's desirable, and again, it's in a great community. If it was an outlier property and the home wasn't as nice, that probably wouldn't happen. But most of my savvy clients will understand that the needle in the haystack pricing strategy is probably not the ideal strategy, mainly because of your timing. So if you say to me, you're okay with selling it in the next 6 months, we can go with the needle in the haystack idea. But you told me you want it to be moved in the next 90 days, so I gotta market it and expose it in a way that we get people inside and get some offers going, get some negotiations happening, and then close the property quicker, giving us enough time so you don't have to make a double move, right? Now we should consider the following 3rd pricing strategy, where we actually list it directly below the fair market value. Now you've seen auctions before, right? And you know the way auctions generally work, they never come in and say, let's go to the highest possible price and then drop it down later. What do? They go to the lowest possible price first, and then they go up. And as they go up, what happens? They get a kind of a frenzy going, and the higher the frenzy, the price goes up higher. the non-real buyers, they kind of drop off. So you identify the 2 or 3 or maybe 5 great buyers, and what we've created is that great magical phrase called a bidding war. So different ways that we can do that is hold an open house, like a mega open house. It's only for 2 hours. Everybody shows up at that time, and we have lots of people coming in. They go, wow, everybody loves this house. Or limit the hours that can be shown in the first couple of days, and don't take offers immediately, like maybe for 24 or 48 hours. It really depends on how many buyers are out there and what the market is doing at the time. And the idea behind both of these is so that other buyers see each other, they get fear of loss. So the question you have to ask yourself tonight in terms of pricing is, do you want to create a situation where we have multiple offers, a couple offers over time, or maybe even 1 or 2 offers that are low balls? So instead of maybe pricing it high, let's be counterintuitive and price it below fair market value. And remember, you don't actually have to accept any offers. You're totally empowered. So my job is to get you the highest possible net proceeds for the home. And I know if I start way up here, we're gonna chase the market down. And I know if I start here, we're gonna have some good activity. But if we go below homes like yours, I believe that we can achieve multiple offers and get that price up as high as it can go. Hey guys, who wants a 7-figure income? One of the best things that ever happened in my business life was partnering with my good friend, Brad Vandewall, and surrounding ourselves with amazing like-minded realtors. We're looking for real estate partners. So are you an agent that's been around for a few years? Are you doing 20, 30, 50, or maybe 100 deals a year? Or maybe you're a broker or a team lead. It doesn't matter where you are. Boutique brokerage or major franchise, Remax, Century 21, ask yourself, what's your brokerage doing for you right now? So let's connect and let me show you a strategy to quickly get you into a 7-figure income. Contact me at this number and let's talk about how we can get you into that 7-figure income working less than half the time you are in right now. Like and subscribe. Lots of great content on everything real estate, especially new homes. I love them. And we'll see you in the next one.